Dawn breaks over the Atlantic horizon as Captain Mike Torres and his crew of 5 prepare the Ocean's Pride for what they hope will be a legendary voyage. The 65-foot commercial fishing vessel departs from a major New England port, its engines rumbling with purpose as it cuts through the morning mist toward the deep blue waters where giants roam. The journey to the offshore fishing grounds takes nearly 4 hours. The crew works in synchronized harmony, checking lines, preparing bait, and monitoring the fish finder. These are professional fishermen operating under strict NOAA regulations, their Atlantic blue marlin quota carefully tracked and documented. Every expedition is a calculated risk, balancing fuel costs, time at sea, and the uncertain promise of a catch worthy of the investment. As the sun climbs higher, the Ocean's Pride reaches the prime fishing zone, a convergence of currents where water temperature and depth create the perfect habitat for apex predators. The crew deploys their lines with practiced precision, trolling at optimal speed while scanning the surface for signs of feeding activity. Then it happens. The starboard reel screams to life with a sound that makes every crew member's heart race. Line peels off at an alarming rate as something massive takes the bait and runs. Captain Torres throttles back the engines while his most experienced mate, Danny, straps into the fighting chair. This is the moment they've trained for, the battle that separates good fishermen from great ones. For nearly 2 hours, Danny fights the unseen Leviathan. His arms burn with fatigue, sweat pours down his face, but he never wavers. The crew works around him, adjusting the drag, offering water and encouragement, reading the line's angle to anticipate the fish's movements. Finally, a flash of cobalt blue breaks the surface, an Atlantic blue marlin of spectacular proportions, its bill slashing at the air, its entire body launching skyward in a display of raw power. The landing process is delicate and dangerous. This fish weighs well over 500 pounds, and one wrong move could snap the line or injure a crew member. With expert coordination, they guide the exhausted marlin alongside the vessel and secure it carefully, ensuring it meets all legal requirements for size and species identification. As the Ocean's Pride turns toward home, the atmosphere aboard is electric. Everyone knows this catch could be special, the kind that draws serious buyers and commands premium prices at auction. The return journey seems to take forever, but finally, the familiar silhouette of the port appears on the horizon. Word of the catch has already spread through the fishing community's grapevine, and a crowd begins gathering at the dock even before the vessel ties up. The marlin is carefully hoisted from the boat using specialized equipment, a reinforced crane with padded straps designed to handle massive fish without damaging the valuable flesh. As the magnificent creature rises into view, gasps ripple through the assembled crowd. The fish is measured and weighed officially, 612 pounds of prime Atlantic blue marlin, its iridescent blue skin still gleaming in the afternoon sun. The auction house representative arrives, clipboard in hand, and the bidding begins almost immediately. Buyers from high-end seafood distributors, sushi restaurant chains, and specialty markets crowd around, examining the fish's quality, the clarity of its eyes, the firmness of its flesh, the overall condition. The auctioneer's rapid-fire calls echo across the dock as bids escalate. The tension is palpable. Captain Torres stands with his arms crossed, trying to maintain composure while his stomach churns with anticipation. Each new bid represents months of mortgage payments, crew bonuses, vessel maintenance, and perhaps a little left over for his daughter's college fund. 40,000. 45. Do I hear 50? $50,000. 55. 60,000. The auctioneer's voice rises with excitement. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, the hammer falls. $68,000. The crowd erupts in applause. Captain Torres and his crew embrace each other, some with tears streaming down weathered faces. This single catch represents not just financial success, but validation of their skills, their dedication, and their respect for the ocean's bounty. As the sun sets over the harbor, the Ocean's Pride rocks gently at its mooring, already being prepared for the next voyage. But tonight, the crew celebrates a fisherman's dream come true.